Well. Microphone check. Allora, alright. We are starting my very first live streaming here on YouTube. Ciao Frank, ciao Franco Melechi, master of 360 spherical photos, maybe videos in the future. Ciao Armin, welcome. In this beautiful live streaming pre-Christmas time, I will show you how my workflow, how I edit my photos, and how I publish the reels and the videos on TikTok. Will be maybe 1 hour of streaming, 2 hours, I don't know. I'll try to be more fast as possible. I hope everything is good, audio, etc. So, in the meantime, trasformata vita. In the meantime, maybe during my live streaming, I will be updating my followers on socials. So if I'm a bit absent, please forgive me. Now we are few people, three viewers, but who cares? Okay, we start. We have this beautiful session with Ilenia this summer in August, end of August, with a lot of pictures, as you can see, a lot. Many pictures made that night, as always. After each session this summer, I come back home with 50 to 60 good shots. Not average, but good shots to use. And I was so satisfied for this workflow during the light painting. I hope the next season to be better, but I think it's a good level. Allora, okay, allora is a common way of saying in Italian, so please forgive me if I say so many times allora. These pictures are not good because Ilenia here has a bad posture, a bad pose, not the best. We were aware of that. She was not satisfied. The figure was not the best. This maybe is the best, but the hand here is maybe on OBS I can't share. I can't. Okay, like because only the window of the finder on my Mac is shared, not the preview. But who cares? I can make it bigger. Tons of variations, sì, Franco. Tons of variations. Because I like to. Last summer I was so into it and I wanted to create many variations of the same composition. It was my choice, so it was like that, and it was good. Okay, let's start with this series. This one I will not make it bigger because I will make it bigger on camera raw. All of these. This is also nice because of the contrast. And maybe I can find some picture where I'm visible, like the thumbnail of this live streaming. Okay, I'll select now all my raw files. They are for Sony, ARW. 1, 2, 3, maybe are the same, but who cares? This one is the same actually, but I want to see if it's good. This is not good. This is good, and maybe also this. This, not this. Okay, this one. This one also is nice. This one, the circle, the clear circle, and the first circle. Okay, we'll open in camera raw. Here we are. Camera raw. Let me capture the windows. Camera raw. Okay. Shadow, sides. Size, okay. Centered, ordina, transforma, centra, horizontalmente. Okay, in the middle. Okay. Let me check if the position of the windows are okay. I'm centering and using camera raw non-wide because I'd like to use this content also on some reel, some way. A bit of patience. Okay, I'm checking on the live streaming is if it's all good. Okay. Let's start. Most of all, select every picture, every photo, and use the profile. These were made with a Samyang 24mm 1.8 f1.8 from Samyang, a very cheap one, but very bright. It's worth the price. And the profile, ecco qua the profile. It's not the official profile for that lens, but it's compatible. I don't know, but who cares? Let me please in the chat if everything okay. Let me know if it's visible or I should make it bigger. Maybe gonna wait OBS, maybe a bit bigger like this way, so I can avoid some parts of the windows that are not interesting. Transform center horizontally. Okay, I think it's okay. My face is okay. Nice. Okay. Where is camera raw and the webcam? Camera raw on the bottom. Okay, and the webcam. My webcam here, so I can create later something like it's good visible. Okay, thank you, Armin. You know, the trick is when you are a content creator, is not my discovering. Okay, it's nothing new. You can see on or examine every content creator here on the interwebs that everyone, when is creating a live streaming, it does also something suitable for editing, quick editing for the reels, for the shorts, for the TikTok, etc. So I'm doing something similar, so I can share something on the shorts, etc. But we'll come back to our beautiful summer session here. First of all, I selected all the raw files. I need a proper white balance, a proper white balance. So here the eyedropper, no, is the name of the tool. I forgot how is in English. Select the white tube. The white tube is from Eric Pare's light painting tubes. Is the Milky White. The Milky White is not 100% white. The plain white is for me. It's always a bit warmer and a bit little to the green. It's not the fault of the Milky White. It's normal, but it's okay. Franco is okay, but it's all about my my flashlight, because my flashlight is the Nightcore P10i, not available anymore, but it's the P series P10 Nightcore, and is the color of that flashlight is a bit to the green, and I don't like it. Nightcore, I don't like it. I should use a different tube from light painting tubes, maybe, or you know, there are several models for the white balance. But I have only, at the moment, I have only the Milky White and another made by me that is more aqua, azure, more cold, cold white. So, but it's nice because when I select the white for white balance, I click on the white tube. Since it's greenish, all the sunset becomes purple, violet, and I like it. But it's like the colors, the real colors that night, so they are not so different. Maybe a little on the orange side, like this. Maybe is more there is more fidelity to the reality, but no one is saying that we must be 100% exact for the reality of that night. Okay, part 2, the exposure a bit more bright. Okay, a little less highlights, so the tube and the light painting in general is more visible. There are many details behind the tube. Oh, look at Elenia, how stands still, and she doesn't move. She's so good. 2 seconds exposure, f2, ISO 320. Very low ISO because it was not daytime but almost daytime. It was so good. A quick move to let the hands like this don't be blurry as usual. Photoshop in the background, I can make it invisible. This is a nice shot. Let me examine the after, the second one. The second circle is nice. Let me see what circle is better between these two. Both of them. Yeah, both of them. And this one 3 seconds because of the swirl on the top to make the face of Ilenia more visible. This is an overexposure. It's not a probably an overexposure. Is the exposure is nice for 2 seconds, not for 3. So I can go back with camera raw. Oh, a bit of lag. Wait. I lost some frames, but who cares? Because of the screen is getting. I have the night shift on my Mac. The screen was getting yellowish, so not the best environment for my photo editing. But now the exposure is nice, and the little swirl towards the camera was this swirl here. Is the mouse visible? No, maybe not. I don't care. The swirl on the top makes the face more visible because I move the tube towards the camera. There is no three-dimensional. There are no 3D effects in light painting, especially with a tube. It's a lack, but it's also an advantage. This time it's an advantage because I used the swirl to get more light on the face of Ilenia. Okay. The fourth one here, my bottom is visible. Oh, nice silhouette by Ilenia. 1 second exposure. 1 second. I was so quick because this ribbon, this sort of ribbon, is one of the hardest to make, the hardest shape to make, because you must balance way better than with a circle. The circle you can stand is very not simple, but way simpler. And I'm behind Ilenia here, but the balance, my balance is not not optimal, okay? Because I was standing on the rocks. Ilenia is comfortable. I wasn't because behind her. You must adapt. Okay, now here the exposure 3 seconds. The exposure here is too much. Okay, let me check if every picture has the same exposure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bit. The light is lowering, no? So I must balance now a bit, little more exposure here on camera raw. I'm checking here on the corner of the sky, on the top corners, if the exposure is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, darker, bit darker, and here is darker. It's okay. And the same same editing almost on these. Okay, the sky. Okay, this one is too dark. I like the darker sky, to be honest. But the exposure is the same. Oh, for viewers, for this live streaming, my very first here on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. And if you want to participate in the chat, feel free to say hello. Okay, or say whatever you want. Okay, all right. The exposure of the sky is nice. Okay, now is maybe not the most interesting part. I'm trying to be as quick as possible. Okay, 3 seconds. 3 seconds exposure. I like the exposure of each photo. 1, 2, 3, 8 photos. They are usable. Maybe this one is not perfect because my circle here near the joint of the circle is not done very well. On the second I did it right. Okay, now light painting contest, this would be not the best, not the first place. Okay, but the picture is usable, is good. Now there is a fisherman on the background with the torch, with a flashlight. I will erase the light, not the person. In every shot there is the fisherman or someone using the smartphone, or I don't know why. Okay, for viewers, now I must send something, a reminder on the stories of Instagram. Please wait a minute. I will do a quick, very quick story. Very quick story. Very quick story. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, let me do a music. Music is good. No. Okay, I hope I'm lowering my microphone for avoid infringement. All right, all right. Thank you for your patience. Okay, the story is okay. Let me check the other pictures. There are not so many, but the behavior is the same. Let me check the sky here. Is okay. My story is posted. Let's edit these one and this one more. So they are so good. There are a bit of storytelling somehow now. There is me, more drama because of the sky, the lights. The tube is standing behind the Ilenia and giving this beautiful reflection on water. The sky is more dramatic. I like it. Let's edit. Let's edit a bit. Fotogrammi persi, lost. Okay. The highlights are good. Let's pop the whites. The whites, less clarity. So the light here is more diffused, more glowing. A bit more shadows. I will take them. Not take them. I will recover the noise with the noise reduction, and it's okay. I like it. The second one is better. First one, but who cares? I can create a GIF, an animated GIF with this one. But let's go back to these one. These ones, 1 and 2, are 5 seconds exposure. All the data, all the EXIF data are the same. ISO 320, f2. The data are the same, but the seconds are 5, so the exposure is too much. Too much exposure. Let's reset. I like the shapes of this photo. This one, the second one is more, the hands of Ilenia are more staying still, and they are okay. Maybe in this one they are slightly moving. No, she is moving, the face is moving a bit, but is for the, maybe for print they are not perfect, but for the web, for my reels, are pretty good. And I like the symmetry here. So hard to to create, and this asymmetry is good also. I like it so much. Okay, maybe with the white is overexposure at the center, but who cares? Okay, who cares? It's a bit of me visible behind. Not here, but here, yes. We'll remove a bit. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. This shape is not the best shape. There is a little of me also on the back. Maybe The other one is better. This is way better. There is a little bit of arm. My arm. But the mouse is not visible in my... How can I... how can I... Can I share the mouse? Because it's not all the screen, but also only the window. Multimedia. Or vabbè. Who cares? Without the mouse. Mouseless. The mouse is not important now. Okay. There is a bit of my arm, a bit of my butt here. And last summer was a pain for me because I had some lower back issues, and I could not squat properly. Did you also put light from the front of your on your model? No, Armin, I don't use second lights or other lights than mine. Exception for the moon, the sun, the twilight. No other lights. Are you asking because they are properly lit? Because many people ask me if I use flash or second lights. No, I only use tubes or my tools for bringing some lights. In this case, as you can see, the center, the arms, the shoulder. Okay, okay. Thank you, Armin. Franco is right. I think that's tube light power, because I use only my tools for bringing light on the scene. That's why I move. Eric Pare is the master of this, and I learned from his videos, etc. But it's all about practice and understand how you move and how you direct the light beams. That's because if I'm not wrong, the Milky White has the black tape on the back. If I'm not wrong, I have the light tube in the other room of my studio, but no, I don't want to take it. But who cares? In this picture, for example, I have these wings on the side. I move towards the camera. I go forward. I have started with the same tubes from Eric from behind, and meanwhile I try with shining some light from front in an additional move. Yes, Armin, look, in this picture I did 2 moves towards the camera. I'm I did 2 steps very evident towards the camera. So I brought so much light on the scene, as you can see, on the sides. look, for example, the simple circle. The simple circle is like this. Look at the sides. The sides are bright but normal. Here the difference is evident. Two moves. This on the left, on the picture, this move is more evident that I brought many light, and the light bounced on the water, but mostly on the body of Ilenia, and it's the effect that I wanted, the result that I wanted. Same story with this, but the opposite way. I was forward, positioning my arm forward, towards the camera, no, not towards the camera, on the right of the photo, and then going back. It's very evident. I will show you. I see the difference, I like it, yeah. Thank you, Armin. But later in the reels I will show you my movement, how I put myself, etc. The reels are, the second camera is always on the front, so you can't see. If it was on the side, it will be different, but it will be clear. Now a bit of water and lemon juice is my drink for tonight, because now is 10:50 p.m. here in Italy. Someone is shot using some fireworks early before Christmas. In southern Italy we have this passion for fireworks. Fireworks, eh? Okay, this one is not good. I will trash it. This is okay. This is also very good. Now something about let's take a look about the horizon. Okay, all of them. Great zoom, 200%. The horizon. There is a bit of horizon. There is a bit of horizon here, and this will be our base for setting the horizon. No, it's almost okay. The difference is not visible, and I must use the patch tool to erase that funny guy on the back. And it's visible. Okay, he's moving. No, he's not moving. Maybe in this one, but who cares? Okay, camera raw. I use, to be clear, I use Camera Raw for my workflow. I don't use Lightroom because I don't need a manager for my workflow. I don't need a file manager. I need the raw
editing power of Camera Raw. So I use it, and then I do an additional layer of editing on Photoshop, but only for certain things. I'll show you. Armin says, speaking on fireworks, I noticed some of your picture having a nice sparkless border. Can you share which sort of sparkler firework you use for light painting? Oh, sure. Sure. Let me take it. These ones, the flambe, they are the simplest sparklers that you can use on a birthday cake or a bottle of champagne. Okay, very simple. I bought them on Amazon. They are made by a producer in Naples, but they are available worldwide. Very simple and very safe. They don't explode. They are like you know, the no, I don't remember the name of the. Very simple. At most of all, they are safe. Can I find them on Amazon? Yes, I find them on Amazon. I buy them. I bought 100 of them because they are cheaper if you buy a full box. What was the name, please? Flambe, but they don't have a name, a commercial name. They are sparklers. Their name are Flambe, but it's no sense. Okay, it's not important the name. Maybe in the description of this live streaming I will post an affiliate link on Amazon, so I can make some money from this not sponsored product review. Okay. The camera raw, now the patch tool has erased the funny man with the light on the background. I think we are mostly ready to pass to the next level, but before passing to Photoshop, I need less clarity. It gives a nice glow, a bit of vibrance, and a little 2 points of saturation, just to give more drama. Okay, with a bit of saturation and some more contrast. A bit of more contrast, not here in the darkest photos, maybe less contrast because they are already contrasted. Okay, then a bit of color grading. I don't like the greens, I don't like the greenish tones, so I will put the greens here more on the yellow.
and the aquas more on the blue side, only this. I usually remove all the green tones because I don't like the green in my photos. Not in this context, okay? If I go in a forest, I don't do light painting forests, but if I go in Amazonia, in the Amazon forest, in a jungle, I will use the green, okay? And most of all, I must reduce the noise. A bit of zoom, noise reduction, 30, color noise 40, I think is enough. Yes. Selected everyone because every picture is good, and open on Photoshop. We'll make it visible. Oh wow, 65 minutes of live streaming for now, so far. My plans are to edit my best of 2022 live streaming in the next days after Christmas, starting on the 26th, on 25 by night, and make my best of in best of the year here, editing here on YouTube, and then putting the reel and the final video on YouTube also by the end of this year. I think it could be nice to have fun, etc. I hope it would be interesting. There is my computer needs a little time to process every picture, because with OBS streaming, Photoshop, Final Cut, Google Chrome, there are so many apps working at the same time. 2 displays. Okay, finished. Alright. First step is, I forgot something. No. I forgot to correct the spilling of these colors. Shame on me. But it's not a problem. I don't want to create an action for this. We do a camera raw filter. Optics, sample fringe. Perfect. And I will apply on every picture. Filter is Shift Command F. Command Shift F. Let me check if is applied. Command Alt F. What is Control Command F? I don't remember the. Ah, okay. Control Command. I don't want to create an action, okay? In this case, I have actions for other purposes. Now I'm removing the purple fringe created by light painting on water and on also I think on the arms and the hands of Ilenia. There is some purple tones that I don't like it. Oh, ecco qua, perfetto. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, 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 very nice. Ah, okay, I must remove camera raw. Sorry. 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 Oh, no, it's very visible. I like it. I would like to crop this picture and make it visible, zoomed like this. But I make it. I made them vertical to let me share more properly on socials. Now the next step is to remove hot pixels. Now there are not so many hot pixels, maybe because the lower ISO, here they are. On the rocks, here on the dark rocks, there are so many so many bad things. So I will automate, yes, batch, remove hot pixels on opened files. It's not visible because I don't share the screen, but it's working anyway. Okay, let's wait for the process to stop. For viewers, hi to everyone. Everyone is viewing this live editing of my light painting. It's the first one on YouTube, but not the last. It will be not the last one, okay? Me and my lemon juice. A little bit of hot pixels here, but who cares? Ah, peccato. Here is moving the face Ilenia, so this is not the best picture. Here I'm not going to remove myself, I don't care. Also here I should. Let's have some fun removing myself. Everyone is always asking how I remove myself from my picture. As you can see, I'm not so visible. Here I'm visible, but not so much, okay? I'm visible, but also I am visible here only because I was not aligned with a subject. I was not exactly behind because the floor of the sea here was not so regular, so I was more comfortable slightly on the left. But oh. I, do, I can't do my miracles. Okay, my butt here is visible, but I can erase myself with a new layer. New layer. I take the sample on the right and erase myself on the left. Like this. Okay? It's not finished. I use the mask. I use a mask to edit better my model. This the skirt, and also here. Okay, and if you want to make it more precise, I can do here, but guys, I don't care, okay? For me it's not so important. And voila, I disappear. Okay. Very simple. In this case it's simple. In another case I can use the content fill, content aware fill. Where can I erase myself better? Here, for example, now there is my arm. I select my arm. Like this, okay. Edit, content aware fill. Let me see the parts that should be cloned and the parts that should not be cloned or not be used for content aware fill. Okay, a bit of sky, a bit of rocks. This will be hard to explain to Photoshop which part to take. It will be hard. I think I should edit manually. For those that don't know what content aware fill does, you select an area, select edit content aware fill, the command on Photoshop, and the artificial intelligence will take some portions of the picture and use it to fill that selection and make it some way nice to see, okay? But in this case it's very hard to explain to a machine what is that. It's very easy if you have a stone on the ground, you can erase it quickly and flawless. But now it's harder. But who cares? I can erase it with manually with a new layer and the clone stamp. Okay, clone stamp. Since there is a bit of light, I need the same spot but flip it horizontally. Let's see. Not best. Let's decrease the flow. Decrease the flow. Decrease the flow. Okay, no, the last one was not exact. Okay, now my arm mostly disappear, but now I select a bit of sky. No, now it's flipped. Now I select a bit of sky and put some very, very subtle strokes of brush. Ploof, 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 ploof. Ploof, ploof is the sound that you make with a brush, obviously. Yeah, it's nice. This is where my hand was before and after. Okay, there is a this sort of cloud, but who cares, guys? It's not important. Now a bit of dark areas, but I don't like it so much. Let's see if horizontal flip. Maybe a little darker is okay. Maybe, yeah. A bit of me here, same work, same story. I need a bit of patience. Because of the flow. The flow is the flow of the brush is lower. Wait. Okay, I will fix everything with a mask. Okay, now mask, brush, black brush, voila. There is a bit of arm, but guys, is visible because we know it. If you look at the picture, you don't tell, oh, there is your arm. Okay, who cares? Before and after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. Before and after. Let me check. Okay. Now to be more quicker, I need to export every file quickly. Scripts, image processor, no, it's not showing, vabbè. For now, my editing is done, okay, for now. I think I don't need a deeper editing because they are not for print, and I will use them on my reels. They are okay, mostly. I hope my audience here is with me, okay? Okay, scripts, image processor, same. Okay, resize, no, quality 9, quality 10, convert, run, okay. Now I am exporting all these pictures in JPEG in almost maximum quality, so they are not compressed, mostly. No cropping, no compress. I think they are okay. The reels, the footage, the video footage will be it's ready to edit, and the editing of the reels will be very, very easy, I hope. Now let's go to Final Cut Pro, and yes, it's very nice. Thank you, Armin. Thank you so much. Now it's Final Cut Pro. You can use it any software. I have it on my Mac since the beginning of Final Cut Pro X. Now is very, very good. A little complicated if you look at other alternatives like CapCut. Okay. But who cares? Final Cut is very, very stable. Now it's very, very stable. Let's go to my footage. Ilenia Torre Castiglione. Ilenia Torre Castiglione. This one. Finder. Okay. Of zoom. I think this is forse con queste piogge che ci sono state. Ecco, okay. I think this is the right one. Go to Final Cut. Okay, let's edit a bit the window so it's suitable and more visible on a smartphone or other device. No, the rendering now should not be started. Okay, now since it's a vertical video, I must resize, and it's okay. A bit noisy, as you can see, because my second camera is not the Sony Alpha 7S IV, okay? So I have a Canon EOS M6 Mark II and a f2 lens, so it's quite bright, but I can't do my miracles. 80 minutes of streaming. Wow. Time flies. I will try to be as quick as possible. Now this is the footage of that scene. As you can see, the sky is purple, violet-ish, like my photos. Okay. Ilenia is waiting for crabs and octopus. Oh, that's it. No, I don't like the pose. Okay, we'll start from here. No, and I will. Okay. Let me check the last one. Oh. The last picture. This. Okay. Blade and erase. Perfect. Okay, the footage is this one. I can resize the window. Let me see if everything is okay, and my face. I can resize Final Cut to be suitable for some reels without any dubbed. Okay. Ok. Perfetto, perfetto. Now the next step is to apply what I call an adjustment layer that covers all the footage, because I don't like the colors, the exposure, etc. Let's go to the exposure. A bit more exposure of highlights, a bit more exposure for the midtones, and less exposure for the shadows to give more contrast, and a bit of more of saturation, and a color grading, putting away the greenish. Oh, that's it. Okay, to get more purple. No rendering for now. No rendering for now. %10 of frames are lost. Wow. That's why. That's the reason, I think, because I'm working on heavy files. New compound clip to have everything in its place. And now I must slice. I must slice my footage and use my pictures in my footage. Very simple. Very simple. Very simple workflow. No tricks. Okay, okay, let's start.
Ok, ne facciamo in serie, tu rimani ferma proprio immobile come una statua, ne facciamo 6-7 in serie. Ok?
I'm telling her I will do a series of 6, 7 in a series. She was so good at it, okay? So good.
Apri più, lo diceva più le scapole.
Vabbè, a bit of posing lessons. Blade.
2, 1,
Up. First one.
ripetiamo, 2, 1, facciamo un'altra, 2, 1,
Second one.
1, facciamo bella Z, 2, 1, bella ferma, 2, 1,
I'm slicing literally my timeline. I'm slicing it. Oh my god. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm very, very sorry. It's the wind. Okay. There are a couple of trigger fails. The trigger fails are these. Let me see if they are visible. These are trigger fails. Okay, not these. These two. I must see what are the moments with a trigger fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. After the number 8, there are 2 trigger fails. Okay, and then 5 other pictures. Okay. All right. Okay, nice. Okay, everything is connecting. Every dot is connecting. These are on my Finder. I don't know why in my Finder there is not switching. It's not switching my. Okay. Okay. But it's showing only that that tab, not every tab, but who cares. Allora, files, second wave. I'm selecting these files, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 photos, and putting them on Final Cut, my Final Cut timeline. This is my overly used format. Oh. Okay, switching is not easy. These are my 8 photos. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I don't know why the number 8 is not here. Let's try again. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. It's importing every photo, but not this. No, the preview is not showing. Vabbè, who cares? Change duration to 1 second, and not half, but two thirds of a second. My videos are in POL format, not NTSC, so it's 25 FPS. Otherwise, it would be too dark. So every photo I put, it's lasts 1 second and 15 frames. Since 1 second is 25 frames. I'm sharing every detail, okay? Okay, first circle. First circle is here. Okay. Second, I think is here, because
Ripetiamo, 2. Facciamo 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry for the wind, please. It's incredible how Ilenia can stay immobile. Absolutely, she's so good at it. Like every girl I work with. And this is the last one. Okay, and then okay. The trigger fails. trigger fails, and then okay, this is the okay. This will be I will flag them like this to remember. Okay, perfect. Let me check on socials is if everything is okay. People is giving me likes on Instagram story, but no one is getting here. I don't care. No, I'm just curious about the behavior of people following me. Now, the second part is zooming and putting the picture together with a video footage with a good editing, well paced. Okay, like this. Okay, and I will zoom the picture to overlap properly. Zoom out. Okay, now the two cameras are almost overlapping the image, so I like this effect. It always looks like I'm using the same camera. It's not like this. Okay, I'm using two cameras. It's not aligned. One is always slightly on the left or on the right. But the final effect, it looks like I'm using one camera now and creating the light painting in real time. A bit of animation of the picture. Okay, time frame, keyframe 1 and keyframe 2 at the end with a bit of zoom out. Just a bit. Okay, and I use usually a bloom. This transition from Final Cut is one of the default ones. It's called bloom. Voila. And then a camera click sound effect. I usually put also a, if it's not clearly hearable, I put one that I own from another session. Now I must copy and paste all the effects for the remaining photos. we paste the transition to every scene, every light shape. Have you ever tried to film with a GoPro mounted on your Sony picture cam, or would that lens be not fast enough for night movie? No, Armin, the GoPro doesn't work well with low light situations. The GoPro has a small sensor, and in low light situations it can't work. In my footage is made with a APS-C sensor, a Canon, with a f2 lens. And maybe the footage now in these scenes is ISO 3200. So it's very noisy, and because it's very dark. Very dark. So the GoPro could not be the perfect tool, the perfect camera, because to be clear, in light painting you need the scene is very dark. You see the stars. Many times the brightest object of the scene is the stars. Okay, so it's very hard to catch them. To have a bright enough, I guess so. F2 is fast, yeah. Maybe in the next season I would buy a f1.4 lens. 1.4 I can gain 2 stops. So I could improve my footage with less noise. To be clear, in the darkest nights I use 10,000 ISO in my video. 10,000. Okay. And it's quite usable. In Canon M6 Mark II the footage is not bad, but it's darkissimo, super dark. I hope my directions are useful, my sharing. Okay. The GoPro, the smartphone have small sensor. In the past years I used for footage an Olympus, so micro four thirds, it wasn't usable. The video footage wasn't usable. So let's cut the action to the precise the action. Hop, here. Let's cut out all the dead moments. Because we all know how it works. Let's cut another bit of footage. Okay. Hop. Okay. Oh, I must zoom to make it greater. Thank you, Anne. What is your preferred shooting time window in relation to the sunset time? Do you start during blue hour or much later? I start at the exact time I can do light painting at with daytime, right after sunset. I mean, right after the sun goes down the horizon, I try, and it's too bright because I try with a 2 second exposure and ISO 200, and it's too bright. Then we try until the scene is well bright, is well exposed in a 2 seconds exposure. When you can do a 2 second exposure, you can start. Blue hour, sunset. Many times I don't wait the blue hour because I have the sun behind me. In this case, we had the sun behind us. There is so much light behind us. It wasn't the blue hour. The blue hour because we were facing west, southwest. No, west. So we could have a better blue hour on the east, but on the east there was no sea. I hope I'm clear, but I will answer many times to this question. It's a common question. Okay, this is the last one. I will not go on editing the other pictures, okay? The other the remaining footage maybe in another live streaming. In my experience, I always have to wait 3 to 60 minutes after the sun, so before the tubes are bright enough for the night. This is because the flashlight is not powerful enough. If you wait 60 minutes after the sunset, you are wasting much time. You can use it. You could use it with sparklers and your flashlight at the maximum power. But it's very hard because it's a edge situation. Everything can be blurry. You know, using f8, f9 to get less light. It's hard to work with, but you can start. You need a more powerful one. I have a 1000 lumen light. 1000 can be enough, but many times 1000 is on the flashlight. They write 1000 lumens, but they are not 1000. Okay. Does your flashlight have more lumen? The Nightcore P10i has 2000 lumens, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. No, it's 1800. 1800. 1800. At maximum power, but is so powerful at maximum power that you cannot use for long time because it overheating, for the overheating problems. It can be dangerous, okay? But it's all about the power and the beam direction. If the beam is narrow, not wide, narrow, the light beam can feel better the tube, and the tube can be more bright in daytime. There are multiple factors to achieve that result. Okay, now we are done. We are almost done. Range selection. Let me see. Let me see. Oh. Let me see the final time. 29 seconds is nice, but I don't want to start. With a circle. Okay, I will start with this. The starting circle, no. The second circle later. Okay, all right. And one more effect to noise reduction to the footage. A little bit of noise reduction on the video footage, because just to have everything. Do you use multiple flashlights then for a longer session? I have multiple flashlights, but for different uses. I have the most powerful, the Nightcore P10i, that I use at the beginning. I have another one that is narrower than the Nightcore. Is the Vuben L50, maybe the model, I don't remember. That has a narrower beam and is the more lower at the minimum, so I can use it at a higher ISO without overexposing the tube and the model. And the third one is a third one. It's another Nightcore that is very practical because it's smaller. I can clip it to the tubes. I use three flashlights for my sessions. I tried several ones. I tried so many waste of money, and now I have only 3. Maybe this summer I will buy another one, but for better tuning the power. But with 3 I stay very nice. I'm waiting for the rendering of the noise correction, noise reduction, and we are done. I am now, it's at 40. Let me see if it's visible. No, this is not visible. It's at 50%. I cannot switch to another window because otherwise is getting slow, the rendering. So we must wait. Oh, it's live streaming, okay? And I don't have the new CPUs from Apple, the M1, M2, M Pro, etc. I have an Intel. And the resulting video is 4K. So there is a bit of time to wait. Now is 60%. We are almost done. Let me check the FPS. OBS is is alarming, is worrying me. I'm using too much the CPU, but who cares? The computer is doing good. I used Photoshop, working on 15 raw files. Then working on a 4K project, 2 minutes long of the footage. I'm pretty satisfied. And using OBS for live streaming in full HD resolution, I think 60 FPS maximum. So I'm pretty satisfied. I was worried about lagging, etc. Now maybe later I will check my live streaming to see the resulting. But I will cut and edit some parts, maybe can be useful for a video on demand. Which social networks are your preferred ones for sharing your work and collaboration inspiration? Everyone, any social. I use mostly Instagram, but I was surprised by TikTok. Many requests are coming from TikTok, inquiries, works, proposals, not marriage, but for business. I'm getting many audience from any social, but I noticed, and it's obvious, that you talk to people in different ways on each social. On Instagram you talk in a way, on TikTok is different, and on YouTube is different. But at the moment I use these three socials. No, Facebook no. Facebook didn't give me, never gave me a proper audience. I don't like it. Okay, it's done. Okay, 2 hours, 2 hours sharp. Wow. Let me check. No, vabbè, it's 2 hours sharp. is not important to share my exporting file. I will post it as soon as possible, maybe at the end of this live. I will send it to my smartphone and post it on the socials. Or I could use it for an edit BTS. Well, I don't know. But anyways, thank you, Armin, and thank you, everyone. I saw 3 viewers, 3, 4, 5 in certain moments of this live streaming. It was my pleasure to share with you, and see you next time. Today is now is 20, not 22 anymore, it's 23. Maybe I can share something on 24, or I will start another live streaming on 26. Anyways, thank you, everyone. Ciao ciao, and see you next time.